Creating a passive income is not that easy. You got to first build active income streams, systemize it, and then you can automate it into passive income streams. In this video, I'm actually going to share with you how do you take your knowledge and create a passive income. First, I'm going to share some statistics with you right away. I've been able to achieve over $5 million in digital product sales by selling digital goods and products. Okay, some of them are active income, some of them are passive income. I currently have more than 10 different income streams that I've built for myself. And also the most important thing is the reviews. It's not just about selling products and making passive income. Currently I have more than 4,700 4.9 star reviews on my Trustpilot, and let me just show you that. So if you can see my screen, this is my Trustpilot account. I have 4,776 reviews at this point that I'm recording this video. And these are my actual customer reviews. Okay, people who have bought my products, and you can actually go through all of the reviews. And it has taken me a lot of time to build something like this. It does not happen overnight. See, true passive income will only happen when you have enough of social proof where other people are talking good about you, and that will enforce, or not enforce, it will actually be an impetus for new people to go read those reviews and to make the buying decision, to create like a snowballing effect. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to understand that passive income does not happen overnight. It has taken me over 4 years to build over 4,700 reviews, which is very hard to get at 4.9 star. These are the true reviews of my paid students, and this is what helps create the results. So I'm going to share with you 4 steps on how you can create a passive income stream for yourself with the knowledge that you have. And let's get into the mind map. Okay. The first step is you need to first strategize. Like for me, let me just close these notes. The first step is you need to get to the drawing board and think about, exactly what you should do. 80% of your success in creating a passive income is in the planning stage. Okay. And when it comes to planning, I have 3 ideas to share with you. And I'm also going to give you some resources. Okay. First is choose one problem that you want to solve. See, ultimately, if you're able to deliver a solution to somebody's problem, they'll be able to pay you for that solution. Okay. So that transaction happens only when there's a value exchange, and the value exchange is only determined whether you can solve somebody's problem. Now, what problem you're going to solve, you got to decide. In fact, I have a course called Niche Clarity Blueprints in my community where I go through more than 500-600 problems that people have that one can actually choose. It can either be a business problem or a career problem or a health problem or a relationship problem or a creativity problem or a money problem. 6 problems are there, and under that there are subcategories. Okay. Second step is, second point when it comes to strategization is you got to develop a solution to solve the problem. And ideally, to deliver digital products is the best way to create passive income. Now, if you're selling your time in the form of consultation, you'll hit a bandwidth. You can't really scale more than a particular level, and you're trading your time for money, so that there's a lot of involvement of your time. But when you're able to design a digital course or a membership where it comprises of coaching, there's elements of courses, there's a challenge, there's certification, and there's a community that can support each other. There's a 5C model that I teach. That will help you actually make it more passive than only active income. Okay, there'll be some elements where you need to give your active time, but a lot of the solutions can be delivered through virtual and digital products, and that's what I actually teach in my community. The third part is you got to create a marketing game plan. Okay, a marketing game plan to actually go out and attract the right kind of customers if you want to create a passive income. Now, before passive income, you got to create active income. So for a marketing game plan, I would actually recommend a resource for you, sids.co/blueprint. If you go to this particular link, you'll be able to get access to one of my courses. It's actually 5,999 rupees, but I'll give it to you for free, where I give you the entire game plan on how to go to market to attract the right kind of customers for you. I have like a video money funnel that I actually share over there. Okay. This is my first gift to you, first resource for all of you. Okay. So are all of you clear on the strategizing part? Just type strategize in the comment box. Okay. Just type strategize-clear if you're clear on this. And I would like you to participate with me on this, even if you're watching this as a recorded video. Okay. Now the second step is you got to shift gears and get into optimizing things. Okay. So when it comes to optimizing, there are again 3 ideas that I would like to share with you. The first idea is you got to do some market research. So when it comes to doing market research, the best market research is to do one-to-ones. So what I would do is, like if I were you, if I was starting from the scratch, I would actually do more one-to-ones with my target audience for free. Just do free one-to-ones, 30-minute, 45-minute one-to-ones, understanding what are their challenges, what are their pain points, and see if you can develop a scrapbook of ideas where you can document all of those points. In fact, in my curriculum design blueprint, I actually have a whole section on how to do research. Okay. Now research can be done through one-to-ones. You can do research on Quora where people are asking questions. You can do research on YouTube. You can do research on podcasts and other blogs, and that will help you get better insights to craft a really good product. Okay. In fact, if you go on YouTube and search for Siddharth Rajshekar digital assets, you'll come to an article which I want to show you. If you can see my screen, this is a blog that I wrote a podcast that I recorded some time back on how I build digital assets that work for me even while I sleep. And here I go everything into my learning process, my assimilation process, my application process, and the distribution process. Okay. And this is how I do a lot of research. This learning process is where I go and where I cover the market research. Like I go on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I only watch a few courses. I do research on Quora. I follow core influencers. I do deep research sprints in 60 to 120 minutes, and I conduct surveys from my community, and I also listen to audiobooks. This is my research strategy, which if I have to share with you. Okay. So go and check this podcast later. It'll give you more insights. The second step is I set up lead magnets. You got to set up some kind of a lead magnet to collect leads first before you can go and sell any kind of product, because you need to have the right quality leads. It's not just about having quantity of leads, but quality of leads. And even for this, I have a resource that I want to give you. If you just search for Siddharth Rajshekar lead magnet, just Siddharth lead magnets on Google, I'm just going to show you this resource. Okay, check this out. The first rank you'll see on Google when you search for Siddharth lead magnets is 33 lead magnet ideas to attract quality lead at lowest cost period. I have a podcast on this. And below this, I give the entire list. In fact, you can see the number of people who have shared their comments below this podcast is like insane. A lot of people have got in a lot of value. I mean, if you see the number of people commenting below this podcast, I did a deep research on this. And these are the 33 best lead magnets that you can use to attract the right kind of customers. Okay. So that's a really cool resource that you can go and check out. The third idea when it comes to optimization is you got to optimize your digital assets. Okay. So when it comes to optimization of digital assets, how to really do it is what I can teach you when you attend my next webinar. If you go to sids.co/live and register for my next webinar, I'll actually teach you more about how I optimize my digital assets, my personal branded website, my learning management system. I also have my private network, and I'll give you a live demonstration of how I optimize my digital assets. Okay, please be there for that webinar. Okay, so these are the 3 different ideas to optimize before you get into any kind of passive income. The third step is you got to socialize. Socialize is interacting with people and really establishing a deeper connection with your audience. How do you do that? Again, I have 3 ideas for you. First idea is lead generation. You got to run ads on Facebook so that you can get more visible to your ideal target market. Facebook ads and YouTube ads, you can do that. In fact, if you go to Google and search for just search for Siddharth Facebook ads, I have a really cool podcast for you. You see the screen, the first link that you see there, click on that. And I also go deep into how much money you need to spend on Facebook ads to fill up webinars specifically. Okay, I have more than 72 comments on this. And it's only a 20 minutes podcast. You can check it out. And like how to create a checklist before you run ads, how to design a robust ad, how to craft a clearly defined lead flow for maximum conversions, and what will be the right campaign structure, and what should be the campaign budget optimization, and 5 ways to optimize your Facebook ads. And I give some resources also over here that you can actually use, and you can check out all the comments that people have made over here. So coming back to this is you have to really think about outreach, and outreach starts with a good ad strategy. Okay. The second idea is to create your own private group. Okay. It can be a Facebook group, a Telegram group, or a WhatsApp group. And when you're generating leads, bring them into that Facebook group. Okay. I would prefer Facebook group because there's no limits and people are more engaged and you can do a whole bunch of other stuff. In fact, I would like you to go to sids.co/VIP, and I have my VIP group on Facebook, which you can actually go and join. And you can see I have more than 110,000 members over there. I run polls. I share case studies. I ask questions. I share some insights that I've been learning. So it's a very interactive space, and a lot goes on. And this is a very good nurturing ground for your leads, because you have the lead magnet, you're generating leads, but you got to nurture those leads. Okay. And the third step is you got to then build long form content. Okay. Now this video that I'm recording is an example of a long form content video. This is not like a 1-minute reel that I'm just entertaining you and then going away. Okay. This is long form content that is very, very important. Okay. And when it comes to long form content, I prefer 3 different media that I'm going to share with you right now. Okay. Long form emails help you establish a deeper connect with your audience. Long form video, like 10-15 minute videos like this on YouTube, helps also, where you can go deeper into the concepts. Okay. And long form podcast, if you notice, I'm also pointing you to my different podcasts, because the medium there is slightly different. Even when you're driving, when you're moving around, you can actually listen to me and you can get deeper insights. And these are the best media for me to establish a deeper connection with your audience. In fact, I did a detailed podcast on this, on future of content marketing. And I believe that YouTube, podcasting, and emails are the three important media to focus on. And it's not Facebook and Instagram and other platforms, because those are all good for visibility and to attract the audience. But the media that you can actually go deep are these three. Okay. In fact, if you go on YouTube and go to Google and search for this, you'll come to a page like this. So you can see here, I just go and search for Siddharth, future of content, and you'll see the first article here. The future of content marketing, is it video or voice? Again, I have more than 70 comments on this, and I get into everything. What's the biggest problem in the content marketing world? What's the number one factor for success? The pros and cons of short form content, the pros and cons of long form content. Is long form video on YouTube going to be relevant? What are the pros and cons of having a YouTube strategy? And I've covered all of this. Okay. So you can see I've got some insane amount of comments below this as well. So the whole idea is you got to develop a proper strategy to socialize before you can even think about monetizing, which is point number 4. Okay. So we've covered strategize, optimize, socialize, and finally we come to monetization. When it comes to monetization, again, I have 3 ideas for you. The first idea is live webinars. You have to first build active income. You need to first perfect your active income process, a one-to-many active income process through live webinars, to really understand how it works. In fact, I would recommend that you attend my live webinar to understand what my process is. Okay. The second step is you then need to create multiple income streams as a part of your business plan, where you need to have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 offering, like a basic product, a mid-tier product, and a high-ticket product, as well as affiliate income streams that you actually build for yourself. In fact, if you go to Google and search for Siddharth Recurring Income, I have a detailed podcast on this as well. So if you can see on the screen, you search for Siddharth Recurring Income. The first podcast that you will get is how to build recurring revenue models and memberships to improve your cash flow. See, passive income will only happen when you're able to create a repeat purchase, not one-time purchase. Okay. So there's a detailed podcast on this. It's 11 minutes podcast, but I covered like what are the 5 different models in knowledge business, advantages and disadvantages of a program-based model, a product-based model, a product subscription model, a community subscription model, a platform subscription model. There are different things, and I talk about the difference between an ownership economy and a membership economy and the difference between both of that. Okay. And there's a lot of stuff that I share. Again, a lot of comments that I've got below this, a lot of value my community members have actually got through this particular thing. Okay. So coming back over here is you got to create a business plan before creating a passive income stream. And finally will be automated sales. So your true passive income will come only when you're able to perfect the active income, and then you convert this into automated sales, evergreen webinars, strategic content upsells within your own content, and also launching a partner program where you're inviting your students to promote you, where and asking your students to drive their traffic into your automated webinars, and that creates like an amazing traffic coming from referred sources that will give you passive income stream. So what I would like you to do is go to Google and search for Siddharth Automation Guide on Google search, and I'll show you this. So if you can see, I just search Siddharth Automation Guide. I have a detailed guide. Okay. It's an automation guide. Let me just refresh my screen. So if you can see my screen, I have many guides, and one of the guides is the automation guide on how to really automate your systems. Okay. And you can download this PDF and how to, ultimate guide to have more freedom through automation. And you can actually get that on siddharthrajshekar.com. Even if you go to siddharthrajshekar.com/ultimate guides or search for ultimate guides, I have more than 10 guides to give you as additional resources that can actually help you move forward on your journey. Okay. So coming back to the mind map over here is this: you need to build these different income streams. And active income needs to be perfected before you go into passive income. So in other words, you got to strategize, optimize, socialize, and then you'll be able to monetize. So I have 3 actions for you if you really found this video useful. First action is I have a free gift. You can go to sids.co/blueprint and get my free course, which is worth 5,909 rupees. Second is you can attend my free webinar, sids.co/live, to learn more about exactly how it works. It's a 2-hour webinar where I go deep and show you all the systems. And you can join my community by going to sids.co/join if you would like to be a paid member in my community. We are over 16,000 members as I'm recording this video, and we are one of the fastest growing communities in the world. So if you found this video useful, hit that like button, and share your comments below to make YouTube happy, as well as Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook or anywhere else. And I truly wish you all the best in going through this journey of upskilling yourself to be able to create this kind of a passive income for yourself. Okay, I hope I've been able to deliver value within a short span of time. Wish you all the best, and I'll catch you in my next video. All the best.